Audio the Sound.
And it's your girl, Rocket Rhonnie.
And we the Queendom.
Hey.
A3C has been pretty eventful. Being able to see artists that we pretty much been waiting our whole lives to see has been amazing. So I'm really grateful for that experience.
Yeah, it's been really cool too. We had our first performance last night. Well, it was 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
But it was actually pretty packed out. It was pretty fun. So that was our kickoff. We have one tonight and we have one Saturday. So we have more to see.
Yes, indeed. I mean, honestly, I had been producing for about 12 years. She's also had been a solo artist. And then we met at Georgia State University. We went to school together. We did a single, or we did a song on a mixtape that was released by a friend. And since then, we knew that, we had a musical chemistry. It took us about 4 to 5 years to actually join as the Queendom, though, after that song we did together initially.
The expectation, I didn't really have one personally. I knew it would be different being in the spotlight because, she was a producer. I was mainly an engineer. So we didn't know what to expect. We kind of just hit the ground running.
Yeah.
We just went with the flow, and honestly, everything just fell into place for us. So that's just how it was for us.
Honestly, for me, I felt like my only expectation initially was just to have fun and see how things go, And people have been really receptive to what we have to offer, and it's much appreciated.
The lesson that we've learned, definitely, patience is key.
Definitely.
Everything doesn't just get handed to you at all. So you definitely got to work hard. And of course, over time, we'll definitely, get back what we put into everything. But it's just, building a team as well. That's another thing. You can't do it alone. A lot of people want to, but just like, I have a group member, we need a team, we need a manager, we need somebody to, tell us what we need to work on, how great we're doing, that positive feedback so that we could keep going.
And also the constructive criticism. Yeah, definitely all that's needed. I'm sensitive, so initially for me, it's just, I took everything to heart. I kind of sometimes still do, but I mean, I'm a little bit okay as far as initially. Honestly, as far as staying creative, I would just suggest being consistent. And like we mentioned before, accepting and understanding the criticism given to us so that we can apply, beneficial or key things to make our music sound better, how we can perform better, or how you can perform better, and so on and so forth.
Wow.
With or without.
Yeah, so balancing that is just prioritizing. Of course, understanding that we got to make money. But, when we get off of that job, we literally have to keep ourselves up and keep ourselves together in order, to make a great product. It's all about staying healthy, one.
Yes.
That's something that's very important. Staying healthy, working out, taking that time to actually sleep, because you're going to lose that creative juice if you don't rest. That's something that we've definitely had to realize. We have to be mindful of that. We don't have to be always on go, but we definitely have to be mindful that, we got to make that coin. Yeah, we got to focus on that music, but we also need to rest. Right now, we both just quit our jobs.
Yeah, we're jobless.
To focus on music full time, but we're good.
Yeah, we're set. When you realize that your mental health is at
risk.
Stake.
Yes, yeah. We both, we both started our jobs that we had, and it helped fund our music video.
Yeah.
Then, literally a week after our music video drop, we
were like, you know what, I can't deal with this anymore.
No, but we have plans. Things are starting to pick up for us a lot when it comes to our music.
Yeah.
So we were comfortable in making that decision, but it was unhealthy to be in those work environments. So, you got to put work towards what you actually love. So
Definitely.
Honestly, I think as far as that is concerned, I've noticed how we stand out as a group. It comes to our performance, firstly. Because I would say we deliver impeccable performances most times.
Definitely.
I think it starts there for us. And then we are very passionate about our branding. A lot of people, they just pump out music, pump out music, thinking they got to get the product out there. But we take our time.
Yeah,
and we've actually gotten
stuff.
feedback from fans And peers saying that we love your work, we love how you deliver your work because it's quality every time. A lot of times people get lost thinking, oh, I have to release this song, I have to release this visual, but they don't think about the quality of the product that they're delivering. And so that's very important to us, and that's how we stand out, because our visuals, they cost a pretty penny, but they do stand out.
Our goal is always to just release timeless content, whether it's audio or visuals.
Or visual.
So definitely timeless goal.
It's like it goes back to being patient, and it goes back to nurturing what you put out. So if you nurture your record, you nurture your video, you'll get that buzz. You just gotta be patient. That's what it goes back to.
I mean, honestly, we test the record first through performances to see how people receive it, and if they receive it well on at least maybe 3 to 5 different performances, then we're like, okay, this is a single.
Yeah,
this is received well.
Yeah, we can tell it. Yeah, we can tell if it's gonna be an album cut or if it's single worthy. Or even how we feel. Like, we may love a record and then the crowd loves it. Okay, cool. But if we're just like okay with a record and the crowd loves it, it may be just be an album cut. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if both sides are passionate about it, then I think that's when it's single worthy for us. Right now through Instagram, that's like our main thing.
Yeah,
because with
primary source.
Instagram, we can release on both Facebook and Twitter. We've definitely got more interactive with Twitter lately, and we've been way more responsive, especially with Instagram and things like that with our fans. We've been way more responsive. We communicate with just about everyone that reaches out to us, because like I was saying yesterday to someone, it's very important to connect with our fans now, because the bigger we get, the less
security measures we'll have to take.
No, exactly. Like, the less accessible we'll be.
Yeah.
And it's really important to build that bond with our fans now, so at least they know that's where we started.
Right, right. And they're always going to talk about, like, oh my God, I remember when I met the Queendom, when they first started, like, that was amazing. They gave me hugs, all that stuff. And I definitely want them to have that moment, so they can talk to their kids about it, talk to their friends about it, I guess you could say I was the one that focused mostly on just trying to figure out what ways, especially Instagram, can benefit us. Using hashtags and figuring out or understanding what the algorithm is and how we can use it in our benefit. I'm still trying to learn things, but at the end of the day, I feel like as long as we perform and people have phones in the audience and they Insta-snap or Instagram story us and we see it, we can share that, and they can share that with their audience as well. It's kind of like a digital form of grassroots marketing.
It's like a digital form of grassroots. If you definitely think about it that way, like I'm that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because like lately we've actually been getting
like
reposted
super fans
by
Instagram stories
by well-known artists or well-known creatives.
Right.
And they're reposting our stuff, and we get follows from that, and that's something that we've definitely benefited from lately. Definitely.
Like I said, like with performances, definitely. Networking, just talking to people, or people coming up to us and letting us know what they have to offer and what we have to offer them, and just going from there is the best way that we've been able to, do grassroots marketing person to person.
Honestly, I was going to say, I don't know how that goes. We have 2 managers that actually handle all of that stuff for us. They don't even tell us.
Yeah, they don't tell us. We designed our EPK.
Yeah.
And then we give it to them, and whatever other product that they need to send out to people, we give it to them.
Yeah.
So I definitely think that our EPK has gotten us many
places.
places.
Our EPK has definitely pushed us in the right direction. Just having that, and a lot of artists don't realize that's very essential to have that EPK. And for it to be linkable, to go to everywhere, all the streaming platforms,
all the music videos, everything.
Articles, very like the substantial articles, listing like where they perform, what festivals they performed on. So that's definitely helped. I would say so.
Yeah.
Ooh, no, that was last year.
Yeah.
So we've only had management for about a year.
Mm-hmm.
It was after we released Duty, our single and our music video. After that, like, we got a lot of buzz because people were surprised. That was our first like really big video.
Yeah.
and we talked to a friend of ours about management, and she essentially ended up becoming our manager, and we actually brought another manager on board that she introduced us to. So
Yeah.
it's been pretty cool.
We haven't gotten to an international standpoint as far as reach, but that's definitely one of our goals.
Oh, yeah, we've definitely had people, I would say, like, outside of the U.S., Canada, we've definitely had a lot of fans there, like, purchasing our stuff, like purchasing our album, downloading our albums. I would say that's probably the main one. When we dropped Duty, it was France.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It
You're
was
right.
France.
A little bit of Nigeria too.
Yeah.
But that's through, like, Instagram marketing.
Yeah. But we hopefully within the next year we'll definitely grow that fan base outside of the U.S. That's the goal.
Yeah.
Because the U.S. we're starting to get really good buzz, and other coasts outside of the South.
Right.
So that's really dope for us. But I feel like through time, especially by next year,
Yeah.
we should definitely be able to see some substantial growth in those areas.
I like TuneCore personally because y'all allow us to see where we're actually having our music being played.
Yeah.
The ease as far as like getting our music onto other platforms through y'all's distribution system, it's very quick. Y'all's customer service is amazing, especially we've had errors as far as like uploading cover art the wrong way, like literally the day before release, and we fix it together very quickly as far as like us dealing with customer service, and we've really appreciated y'all
and
for
I
that.
also like that TuneCore has publishing as a publisher. That's something that we've used as well. So I believe that's very beneficial. It's kind of like a one-stop shop type of hub, and it just makes it a little bit easier for the artist, just to have all of that together. So.
So, what does being an independent artist mean to you?
Honestly, being an independent artist, for me, in my opinion, is basically being able to create content and release it on our own without financial backing, outside of our own pockets.
Yeah, definitely.
Basically.
Yeah, and also just being able to like create our own stuff. We literally write, produce everything. We do everything ourselves.
Yeah.
Ideas for music videos come from us. Yeah, somebody else shoots it, but it definitely does come from us. And that's the life of being an independent artist.
Yeah.
I mean, everything comes from us, and it's the authenticity behind it.
Definitely.
That we definitely appreciate and we hold near and dear to our hearts. Being able to have that freedom to do that.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely has been building character within both of us, and I appreciate the journey in being an independent artist. This is the Queendom. Thank you so much, TuneCore, for everything.
Thank you. Yes.